Welcome to Samuel Academy channel. My name is Samuel. This video is about mapping of senior schools in Keiyo North constituency in Elgeyo-Marakwet County. The reason for this video is to create awareness of existing schools in the constituency for the benefit of students and parents and even teachers when selecting schools for senior secondary education. I did the mapping of the schools in the video by using GIS. GIS in full is Geographic Information Systems. It helps us to understand patterns, relationships, and geographic context. In this video, I will explore the map of the constituency and show where the schools are found. After that, I will explain how a 6S thermometer works. This is a weather instrument for measuring both the maximum and the minimum temperatures. It is also taught in schools, especially in physics and in geography. Alright, so I'm going to explore the map of Keiyo North constituency and be able to see the schools and where they are found. I'll do that by zooming in and zooming out in the map. Let me start from the south. Let me zoom in and see the schools in the southern part of the constituency. We have St. Alphonsus Kapteren Secondary School. Then we have Tambach High School. As we move towards the north, we find AIC Kesup Girls High School. Then we have Kesup Secondary School. To the west of that area, we have Kipsoen Secondary School, as well as Chebonet Secondary School. Moving towards the north, we have Iten Mixed Secondary School. And in the vicinity of Iten Mixed, we have St. Patrick's Iten High School. I can remember during our days, we used to have Iten Maths contest, alright? So this is the school, St. Patrick's Iten High School. Then we can move towards the west. We find Sergoit Secondary School. Then we have Kapukesum Secondary School. And this is Anin Secondary School. Then we find Singore Girls High School. Let me zoom out and see where to navigate to. Okay, around this area, we have Bogar Secondary School, as well as St. Francis Kimuron Secondary School. And then going to the north, we have Kabulwo Secondary School, as well as Kaptum Secondary School. Alright, and finally, to the far north, we find Korkitonyi Secondary School. So those are the schools in that constituency and how they are distributed in space. Alright, now I want to talk about the 6S thermometer, which is a weather instrument for measuring both maximum and minimum temperatures. This is how it looks like, alright? It is just a YouTube. It's a YouTube like this, alright? And the lower part of the tube is filled with mercury. This is a mercury column, alright? And above the mercury column, we have alcohol. So we have alcohol here as well as here. And within the alcohol, we have two metal indices. This is a black metal index as well as this one here. Now, at the top of the tube, we have two bulbs which are completely sealed, right? We have this bulb here as well as this one here, right? Now, the two bulbs are filled with alcohol, and this one here on the left is completely filled with alcohol, but this one on the right is partially filled with alcohol. So when temperature rises, the alcohol expands, and the alcohol in this part of the thermometer expands into this space, okay, in that bulb that is partially filled. But the alcohol in this part of the thermometer, when it expands, it has to move downwards. As it moves downwards, it pushes the mercury column downwards. But then the mercury column rises upwards in this part. And in that process, it pushes the index upwards, so that the end of the index will show the maximum temperature. We can see on the scale, on this part, the numbers are in ascending order. We have 20, 30, 40, 50. So on this part of the thermometer, we read maximum temperatures. And as temperature drops, the alcohol contracts. Therefore, the mercury in this part of the thermometer rises upwards to occupy that space. And in that process, it pushes this index upwards, so that the end of the index will show the minimum temperature. We can even see on this scale that the numbers are in descending order. This is 30, 20, 10, 0, minus 10, and so on. So that is how the 60 thermometer works. Now, if we want to reset the thermometer, we move the indices, and we use a magnet to move the indices. Let's say this index was here, okay? Let's say it was here. And we want to move it to the end of the mercury column. So we use the magnet to move it downwards to where the meniscus of the mercury column is. Similarly, that's what we do for this other part of the thermometer. Alright, dear viewer, I want to urge you to subscribe to this channel to be able to view more videos in matters education. And also remember to share the video widely so that other students in remote areas who have no access to other station are able to access these videos, alright, for the benefit of their learning in school. Thank you so much, dear viewer, for visiting this channel and viewing this video. Remember to subscribe to Samuel Academy channel to be able to view more videos.